Hello everybody, it is Will here from Bridges the UK. Quite ill right now, still trying to get Sony Vegas to work for Terraria. Hopefully it will work now. So yeah, quite ill, not being able to go to college today, but Starswirl Academy, a demo has come out. Starswirl Academy is a game where you play this protagonist who pretty much tries to find his destiny. At least that's what I gathered from the trailer. It features the main six in humanised form, but this is only a demo, but I feel that I should just see what it is. So let's begin. Starswirl Academy is based. Yep. This all feels like one big dream. The movements in it aren't determined by me. Life is just taking me along for the ride. I'm certain it doesn't know what to do with me anymore. Before I even had the chance to wrap my head around what happened, my life has changed around me once more. I have to try and figure out what's happening before it changes again. I always seem to go along with the decisions that are made for me. The people around me, while they have the best interest in mind, push me along, and I never have much say in the matter. I know my parents want what's best for me, but I never really get a chance to say anything about whatever they want me to do. If all my teachers tell me to do something, then I have to do it. And I can't just turn down my friends, so you're someone who can't say no. But all of this, what's best for me? I don't even know what's important to me in life. I haven't put much thought into it, and honestly, I'm not sure if I want to. Life is comfortable for me. After all, even if it is constantly changing, at least I always seem to have a good friend by my side. This is really no different, but at least the friend by my side is an old one. I know I can count on them to be there for me if I need it. I'm not sure if I'm going to this, if I'd be going to this school at all if they hadn't come back into my life, but for what it's worth, I'm grateful she did. She. Tom? That's us. Oh, it's Twilight. I ain't doing the voice for Twilight though. No. Oh, you were supposed to say that again. Sorry. So, that's us. Tom. Just pay attention when someone's talking to you. It's rude to ignore people you know. I've heard this lecture before. This is one thing I know about Twilight, so she has the lecture prepared. Yep. She never changes. I like the art style. Very nice. Not that that's a bad thing. Sorry, I guess I'm trying to wrap my head around everything that's going on. It's just too surreal. What's surreal about it? It happens, I suppose. One day I'm happily attending school, and the next one I comes back into my life trying to convince me to go to this fancy academy of hers. Trying. Guess it's called Starswirl Academy. Nothing, I guess. She went to inspection now. I didn't see if she was changing. So I'm doing all this. You didn't have to come back if you didn't want to, you know. I saw. You could just put sigh. No, you didn't force me. I just agreed to go, but I'm not sure if this is what I wanted to do. Things are moving so fast for me, it doesn't even feel real. Well, perhaps this is a good thing for you if you're stuck in a rut. Trying new things is a way to spur your creativity, since you're always dragging your feet. I think Starswirl will do you some good. Oh god, my throat. It probably will. After all, it's a prestigious school and it'll change me academically. There will be new opportunities I wouldn't have back home. I'll bet you'll be able to find what you're good at before you know it. Like that, seriously? That could be so much different. Okay, you make it sound so easy. You never know until you try, right? I suppose. You should really get into the spirit of this. Starswirl Academy is going to be absolutely amazing. I can already feel it. Twilight always has a way of always seeing the brighter side of life. Whenever I'm unsure or certain about it, she's rushing forward. She told me while she was away that she had met amazing people and many amazing things. Let's see where that's going. I'm still not entirely sure what she went through, but it seems to have made her grow quite a lot as a person. She must really have it together and receive the scholarship she did. The Headmaster's scholarship. My league is kind of funny, so I guess the Headmaster would be Celestia. Actually, that reminds me. So this Headmaster, what's he like? She's my idol, there you go. I will just assume anyone gets Headmaster. Yep. Well then I'll think about it, it's not that uncommon. As I've said about her, and she didn't give me a lecture on the subject. She has this sense of grace about her. She does everything with regal air. She's incredibly smart, probably the smartest person ever. She's incredibly kind and forgiving, both wise and clever. And for her age, she's beautiful. Wow, that's quite a glowing review, Twilight. If I had to guess, it sounds like you have a crush on her. What? Absolutely not. She's just a very nice woman and decided to find me out. Wait, you haven't met her yet? She's okay. Uh-huh. No, it's okay with me if you swing that way. I just never would have guessed you went for the older types. You're a jerk sometimes. Yes. It's good teasing. Always brightens my mood. Her reactions are adorable. I'm sure you'll like Starswirl Academy. Just give it a chance, alright? Oh, what Twilight, don't worry. Let me go quiet in this house. No, that sounds. Maybe could add that in, guys. After a few minutes of watching the passing landscape as by my host wander over to Twilight, she's got up against the window, resting her head in her arms. She seems so calm and peaceful. I must have looked at a different person. My stomach breaks the silence. I shake my head and realise I'm probably staring more than I should be. It's going to be a long train ride. Maybe I should go see what they have to eat in the cafe car. I open the door and step in the hall. Closing the door softly behind me, I make my way to the back of the train. The cab car is huge, much bigger than I expected. Hello there. An energetic voice comes up from behind the hall. What? The can shakes and then falls to the floor. Derpy, perhaps? That's what I'm guessing. A girl jumps up, rubbing her head and wincing. You okay? I'm fine. She gasps when she sees me. Starswirl? Comes down. With the clothes, I suppose everyone will recognise me as an academy student now. Oh yeah, that's it. I didn't look. Yeah, I'm on my way to. Why is I suddenly drawn to her clothes? You're a student at Starswirl too? Wait, she got in? Yeah, fair enough. And then what are you doing here? What am I doing here? You didn't seem to follow my question. Yeah, Derpy. I mean, what are you doing here working on a train? Well, I'm making some extra money to pay for tuition. Not quite that. No, I mean, isn't this the first day of school today? It's rhetorical, of course. I'm sure it's the first day is today. Oh, yeah, it is. So she answers anyway. Only the first years really need to go to the first day. It's just orientation. For school with a reputation like Starswirl, I expected them to be much more strict than that. The girl puts a sandwich in front of me. Here you are. I didn't even... It's on the house. I do admit it. The sandwich looks good. Growing that's the stomach. Yep. Go ahead. Yep, Derpy. Shoot, Derpy, you're giving all the be our business before the week's out. Let's have a symbol. Another voice breaks the silence. AJ and Rarity. I expected them to be right at the academy. I look towards the seating area. Two girls with Starswirl uniforms are staring at us. Oh, it's alright, it's on the house. I'm not quite sure what that means. What you think it does, Sugar Cube. Oh, fuck me. Well, hello there, you. One of the girls calls out to me, Rarity. Aren't you going to sit down and join us? I look down at my sandwich. I guess in our compartment might wake up Twi. Picking up the plate, I'm getting really confused with this sandwich thing. Picking up the plate, I walk over to the table and pull up a chair. Hello dear, my name's Rarity. What's yours? She leans closer. Hello. Tom. Well, hello Tom, pleased to make your acquaintance. Easy girl. Oh, Applejack. Sometimes it might be weird with these names, but fair enough. I'm just being friendly. It's not often we get transfer students. I suppose not. Nice to meet you, Tom. You too, Applejack. You're sure I'll be all formal and stuck up about it. It is just fine. Just because I like to adhere to a certain level of politeness doesn't make me stuck up. You do that all by yourself. Trust me, I'll really be doing I'll try and do some of this voice acting, even if it was terrible, if my throat wasn't so bad. That's what I get for playing when I'm sick. Yes, Tom? Well, it's just that how did you know I was a transfer student? Well, you're not at orientation right now, and you're missing a little something. She taps her collar. Silver diamond shaped pin is affixed to her shirt. Guns over AJ, she's got a pin as well, a silver apple. What are was that Derpy? Yep, Derpy, you alright? I really love these graphics, they're really bright and colourful. AJ jumps through her chair to assist Derpy, who's now buried in a pile of plastic dishware. I'm okay. The two begin to gather plates off the ground. I shake my head and take a bite of the sandwich. Even Tom's disappointed. Fuck. I choke down the bite and open the sandwich. It's nothing but mayonnaise and lettuce. Doesn't like it, I guess. That's not the worst I've had. Always look before you eat. Yeah. I quietly slip the sandwich into a trash can next to the table. That's what you get for getting a sandwich off Derpy. I'll just wait for the train station to get some food. Reggie chuckles lightly. Probably for the best. I guess I'll be heading back now. I'm just about to head back myself, shall we? We go up and head towards the front of the car, passing Derpy and AJ, who've mostly cleaned up the mess. Anything I could do to help? No thanks, Tom, we got it. It was nice meeting you. You two, Derpy, I'll see you at school. AJ nods warmly. Nice. We head back into the next class, past the compartments, where she continues with questions. See, first time at Starswirl. How exciting. What are you, third year? No, I'm second? Fourth. What? That's surprising. It can't be that surprising. She nudges a little. I'm sure you'll be fine. She starts outside the compartment door. This is my stop. Okay, I'll talk to you later. I've just realised he's just like nonchalant about everything from that expression. Oh. Okay, what have I done? I think I paused the game. Okay, I'll talk to you later. A gentleman. She winks. See you soon. She steps inside and closes the door. I shake my head and turn towards my destination. Twice to the sleep, she's moved from the window, using the window as a pillow, just rolling out all over the entire seat. A small point of the drawer was fallen near her mouth. I should probably get some rest myself. I stretch down and lay down in my chair. I'm surprised at how comfy these are. They're perfect for napping. Hey Tom. Dwight. Someone shaking me. Hey CPO, you can see from... Oh, so that represents who's talking. I'm enjoying my sleep. Come on, wake up. Just 5 more minutes. Don't wake up, we're here. I shift from my sleep and yawn. Don't see if I only do wake up. Welcome back to the land of living sleep ahead. You're out like a lion. Well, so are you. The train is comfier than it looks. I let out another yawn as I rub my eyes, letting Twilight come into focus. Come on, grab your stuff, the taxi's waiting for us. Starswirl is just a short drive from the station. Really? We're taking a taxi? I gave me another one that shows how excited she is. I usually only see her when she's savouring a brand new book, but it seems like Starswirl draws out the same excitement in her. Alright, I'm up. No, I'm not. I stand up, giving a stretch before grabbing my luggage from the overhead. Twilight quickly does the same, then leads us out to the train. Hey, Starswirl. The car comes to a stop right in front of some rather regal-looking gates. Slightly separated from the rest of the town, I figured it must be at least a 20-minute walk back to town. Fair enough. As I step out of the car, I'm suddenly taken aback by the reality of the situation. In front of me are the gates that will lead to the next year of my life, and perhaps even something further in the future. Something I can't even begin to grasp right now. I can see a massive area of lush grass and trees beyond the gate. Just from looking at it, I would have assumed it was a park, but beyond the grass and trees I can make out a massive building which I assume is on the main campus. It's been a while since I've had the chance to see it, but it's still breathtaking as ever, so you have been here before. Oh yeah, she doesn't have a pin. So yeah, it would be first time. It seems Twilight is just in, or as I am, is just far removed from what I'm used to back home, with simple little houses and school that, while big, was nowhere near this size. It's like mansions. 2 mansions. The building this is has to be at least the size of a mansion, if not bigger. Fair enough, I just said that. Excuse me. I was so awestruck by the size of the score I didn't even notice that someone was waiting for us by the gate. Derpy! Nice music. You know her? Yeah, I met her on the train. But wait, you're the welcome committee? Hi Simon, you must be Twilight. The headmaster says you would be arriving by now. We were on the same train, you should realise that. That's right. Well, let me be the first to welcome you to Starswirl Academy. Oh, well, thank you. I wasn't really expecting such a formal greeting. I mean, we're just students arriving at school. Isn't that supposed to be a normal thing? How ridiculously upscale is this place? Well, it's very nice to meet you, Derpy, and you're here to take us to the headmaster office? Oh no, I'm just here to take your luggage. Headmaster wanted to make sure you weren't dragging your luggage around everywhere, so she sent me. And now our luggage is being carried to our rooms for us. Twilight, why have you gotten me into? Well, I appreciate the offer, but it's really not necessary. I can carry our luggage. Oh, no. Oh, it's really no trouble for me. I do this sort of thing all the time around here. For money or just to help out? Are you sure that they're kind of heavy? Don't count me out just yet. I'm stronger than I look. As if to demonstrate her point, she saunters over the luggage and picks it up. When she has everything, she manages to balance them on her arms, though I can't help but notice her knees shaking a little. I have to admit, I'm impressed with her size, though she obviously doesn't have to carry all of it. Most of them have wheels. I recall the mess you made on the train. Well, it seems like you certainly hold your own. I guess we could trust you with luggage then. Really? Just be careful, I don't want you to hurt yourself. Or my stuff. Don't worry, I'm just showing off. She quickly places the luggage back on the ground and grabs hold of them the way they were meant to be lifted. I can take care of this. You guys just go meet the headmaster. Your things will be in your rooms when you get there. Before either of us can say any more, she disappears behind the gate, already on her way to the dorm. Wait, where are our rooms anyway? No one told us where we'd be staying. Don't worry, the headmaster tells us once we get to our office. Let's head inside for now, shall we? She wanted her in our office by 3:30, so it's best not to keep her waiting. You know the time that... Yeah, it's Twilight. Don't argue. Sure, let's do it. Twilight follows in Derpy's footsteps and opens the front gate. I quickly follow behind her. The courtyard opens up before me and I get a feel for just how big this place really is. It's all I can do to keep from gawking as my eyes wander about the scenery and the ever slowly approaching building. In the distance I hear what sounds like a school bell going off. Students slowly start appearing as they head their way to various activities. Some of them pass us, perhaps on the way to town. This is like 3:30 PM? Bit late. Some are just out for a walk in the park, others seem to be waiting for people. I can't help but notice how well off a lot of these students appear. All these uniforms are well taken care of, and they're all walking around with expensive phones or bags. Rich kids. I already feel myself becoming conscious of how normal my own things are going to look in comparison. There's a few good minutes to getting close to the main building where Twilight stops. Hands on the chin in thought. Not on the chin. What, having second thoughts now? Huh? Of course not. Do you not know the way? She doesn't know the way, does she? Twilight? It's fine, we'll just ask for directions. As I heard Sophie says, I prefer just looking for side stones where to go, but asking people works too. Just a matter of finding someone to ask now. Hi there. What? Getting scared, I guess? Must be Pinkie, yep. Around nowhere, a girl grabs our hands and shakes them. Oh, it's Pinkie. My name is Pinkie Pie, you two must be new here. Welcome to Starswirl Academy. Got the pin, yep. Yes, thank you, we just got here. The bright pin going, housed with a large gas. For some reason, Twilight's words seem to have shocked her. That means you must haven't been able to make any friends yet, or get a chance to see the campus, or taste any food, or even get words better than new baby bunnies. Okay. Well, I know where Fluttershy's going to be. Baby bunnies? Yes, that's true, but we'll be there. There'll be time for that soon. We're actually looking for the directions to the headmaster's office. Could you tell us the way? Good, I can do better than that. I'll take you there myself. It'd be like a tourist well, so extravaganza. Let old Pinkie lead the way, and you'll be there before you know it. No, we just need... She's dragging it up. Whoa! There's another flash of pink suddenly in my vision filled with deep blue. Her face is so close to me that I can feel her nose pressing up against mine as I stare into her eyes. What do you think? Sounds fun, right? Yeah, sure, fun. Isn't this girl nothing about personal space? Not really. What about the party? Oh, right. Her arms surround me as she squeezes me tightly for a hug as a giggle escapes from her lips. My face is quickly flushing. I can already tell we're going to be the bestest of friends. In the flutter of each time, she grabs and holds my hand and breaks the embrace, only to start dragging me off deeper into the schoolyard. What about Twilight? She's just following behind. Twilight quickly yells, "Hey, wait for me," and she gives chase to the hurricane that appears to be abducting me. So what's your name? I haven't heard it yet. My name? Of course, I can't probably start talking without knowing your name. And why did you start dragging me already? Who knows that kid? It's not it's Tom. Obviously that wasn't hard, was it? This girl. And what's your girlfriend's name? Whoa. What? I don't have a girlfriend. She's a girl. Using that old plan word right. I can go have an aneurysm. Hold up, you two. Twilight seems there. Seems Twilight finally caught up. She's panting. I can already tell she's not used to running around a lot. She should really exercise more. Well, reading all those books. Geez, running off like that. Couldn't you two at least wait for me? It's Pinkie. You can't do anything about it. I thought you'd be right behind us. So sorry. I'll be sure to make sure you both be able to enjoy the Pinkie Pie Spectacular Starswirl Academy Extended Grand Tour. Mouthful. I don't think we really signed up for this. You just kind of showed up and started dragging us along. We really don't need it. And what's your name? You haven't told me yet. My name? Go and get... Said that to me already. But we don't. Sets her side of defeat and crosses her arms. My name is Twilight Sparkle, and we need to get to the Headmaster's office. We have an important meeting to get to. Oh, I totally understand. The Headmaster is amazingly wonderful. I'll make sure you're on time for your meeting, no problem. Really? You sure about that? Absolutely positively. I don't think positively is a word. On the first time for the Pinkie Pie Super Magic School Tour, I present you the Starswirl Academy courtyard. Been here a little while. She opens her arms wide. She shows off the area we just finished walking through. Seems class has just finished. Oh, they're finished. Okay, I'm an idiot. There are a lot more students wandering around now. They're coming out, not in. The courtyard is the most common used recreational area. It can be used for a wide variety of things: picnics, sports, hanging out, studying, dates, walks, parties, late night rendezvous. Pretty much anything you can think of. I'm not going to say it. I don't think most people would think to use a courtyard in all those ways. As you can imagine, it's a somewhat popular part of the campus, so you'll see fewer people here around study time, but it was just started, so everyone's taken the time to enjoy themselves. Seems pretty relaxed for such a prestigious academy. Oh, it just looks that way. Some students have simple tasks to complete around this time, but the classes are very serious. For example, I already have 5,000 word essay due by next week. What? Bit much for the first day. 5,000. The school's only been open for a day. Wasn't it just orientation? Oh look, what have I got myself into? That sounds simple enough for you, doesn't it? Maybe for a walking encyclopedia, of course. So this courtyard is just a commons. Pretty much, it's also the only entrance and exit on campus, so everyone uses it at the same point. Of course, you can always walk down to town if you want. It's only about a 20-minute walk from campus. A lot of students like to hang out down there during breaks. Depends how long the breaks are. I see. What kind of things are there to do in town? And there are things like restaurants, a movie theatre, an arcade, a shopping district, a town square, and lots of other little mom and pop shops. Everything to fill any of your towning needs. I see. I'll be sure to keep all that in mind. Wait, for someone who wasn't interested in the tour, she sure is taking a sudden interest in everything Pinkie is saying. If you ever need a tour of the town, I'll be happy to help there as well. No thanks. For now, though, we'll keep it to the school. Let's head to the next area. Pinkie bounds off towards the building in front of us, leaving me and Twilight to try and catch up. As Pinkie opens the front door of the building in front of us, we greet her in the hallways and stretch out to meet several classrooms. Pretty nice looking place. Way down the hall I can see a stairwell leading to other floors with students sparsely populating the paths. Oh, so she moved the mouse wheel, it takes you back, that's why it did that. Welcome to the main school building. Here is the centre of knowledge. In the whole school you'll find teachers, books, notes, sometimes lockers and chalkboards. Those are really important to learn things. Yeah. I don't really think chalkboards are an important part of which you want to... It depends how old you're going. Why doesn't that have like one window and then just wood? That's a little weird. But of course that's really. If you didn't have them, you would be able to access boards to take notes off. They are very important to the curriculum. I don't think this girl knows exactly what she's talking about. Though I have heard the school is looking into fancy new screen boards, like you'll be able to ride directly onto them and everything. Can't you do that already? Yeah, with these new boards everyone can see the notes at once. That's already, yeah, that's how it is already. Really, I've been hearing that it's mostly a budget issue though. It seems like the school's trying to save up for them. So chances are we won't be seeing them this year, but who knows, maybe at class reunions we could all stare in awe at how awesome the new stuff is. Yes, that's what I care about. At this rate, I don't think I'll be attached enough to the school to care to go to a reunion. Still though, the classes are something you're going to get used to seeing real fast. A school day is never done until you've seen them all at least once, so this part of the talk will be a little short. But I know exactly what to show you next. It's super duper amazingly breathtaking. I Pinkie guarantee it. And with that she bounces off one more in a whirlwind. That girl has a lot of energy in her, doesn't she? Look at her Twilight, she's biting the nail of her thumb. A nervous habit of hers I seem to have started doing as well lately. You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Look at worry on her face, quickly disappears and she seems to be back to her normal self. Come on, let's follow after her before she drags us by force. I can't help but wonder if Twilight is really on board for this whole tour thing, but my mind can't seem to focus on any other thought other than moving forward. Find it a lot shy around here? Maybe? I don't know. It's outside. Wait, what was that last one? We follow Pinkie bouncing to a door with the back of the building, step through rather impressive sized garden. Plants of all types sprouting from everywhere else, but a couple of students passing through the grove and enjoying it as much like I am. The garden split into sections, one section dedicated to all the types of flowers, one to bushes, one to shrewsberries. There's even a section filled with vegetables growing neatly. Towards the back of the garden I can see several small shacks. Two look like sheds and the others look like greenhouses. All in all, it's actually a rather incredible sight to behold, and not one I was expecting from a school like this. Behold the school's garden. It has every kind of plant you could ever think of to research, look at, or eat. I highly doubt it has every kind of plant. Well, that's true, I suppose. The super duper rare types of Enceludus, but we have wait, a loo? Don't think you'd be using that much. But we have most common types of plants from around the world, and we always import new ones every year to either add or replace old plants. Really, it all depends on how many students want to participate in the agriculture studies. Well, with the size of this garden, there must be a lot of students. Well, I heard that this year it's less students than in previous years, but that makes them no less important. There's even an agriculture club. Although I hear the students have dwindled from it as well. That's weird, such an expensive, well-maintained garden. You'd think it'd be a bigger draw from the students. Like I said, it has been years in the years before recently. Honestly, I see more people looking at the phones and video games than books and walking around. Yep, that probably has something to do with it. That's a shame. Maybe I'll join the club. Taking care of plants sounds relaxing. An organisation could use a little work. Perhaps organising by genus or species. What do you think, Tom? Don't ask me, I don't know anything about this stuff. That'd be awesome if she did. They could use the help. Though in a moment, Pinkie's face lights up and she grabs our wrist again. Quick, get... Okay. In first... Wait. What the hell? Never thought I'd see that. Never thought I'd see it. Shh. you'll scare the animals. Oh, it's animals. Shake out leaves out my hair. Binoculars. Animals? Where? Following Pinkie's binocular gaze, it's easy to see what she's looking at in the distance. There appears to be. Yep. Fluttershy. First thing I know is the striking pink hair that reaches down to her waist, whereas Pinkie's is more dark, more vibrant. Her hair looks soft and like it's glowing in the sunlight. She's feeding some ghosts by the side of the main buildings, where have a few other smaller critters. I think even the squirrels came by to have a bite to eat. What does the campus need with goats though? It seems weird having live animals on the school campus. Animal care? Well, I can tell for one thing sure, those animals really seem to like her. Pinkie, who's that? Miss Fluttershy. She's in charge of making sure that all the animals on campus are kept fed and healthy, of course. Why do you guys have animals on campus? They're part of the agriculture club too, though a different section. There's a bunch of other animals in the shed back there. She seems happy with it. Besides, she also has friends like me and Dashy, to help her out if she ever needs it, so it all works out. She's the last one we need to meet, right? Yeah. I see, well that's good. Yep, I'll introduce you two personally, but she's a little busy with the animals for now, and they get skittish around new people, so we'll save that for later. Come on, there's more for us to see still. This time, Pinkie grabs our wrists and drags us off quickly. I think I'm starting to get used to it. As I look back, I notice that Fluttershy turns to watch us sprinting away. This is probably when we dash, because it's all the sports stuff. Passing through the garden quickly, we're on the other side. Directly in front of us is a track and field. It seems rather busy though, as there are a lot of students already running laps around the course. Lesson started again? Looks like they're warming up. Any questions, you two? Questions? I wasn't expecting that. I thought she would just get a talk forever. That one keeps bothering me. Pardon? Well, maybe. That balloon on uniform, does everyone have something like that? Oh, you two haven't heard about it? She gasps in a mocking surprise. At least I think it's a mock surprise. Could be the real thing. Now that you mention it, I think Derpy had a pin too. Her nose scrunches up while she tries to remember. She does that when a piece of information escapes her, but it doesn't happen too often. But I have to say, she looks kind of cute when she does it. It's a very nice change from her normal demeanour. Is there a club insignia? So, you have a balloon, so party committee? Pinkie laughs. Oh, close. This is my student flair. It's not as official as a student club. What's with those eyes? She got really quiet when she said that as far. Is it really necessary to whisper out something you can see as plans down in uniform? She's acting like it's like talking about it's punishable by death. Alright, Headmaster Celestia mentioned it once. It's a symbol representing the person's personality or hobby. That's what you need. I pay £20 to get one. Smart costs. Try to just being. She really does see. Sorry. She really does enjoy being right, even for something as trivial as this. Every year, the first years are presented with their own flair at the fall festival. It's fall now. It is given to them by the upperclassmen who gotten to know them best. But you two are new, so we'll pretend you're first years. So if you hang out with a school band, you'll probably end up with a tuba or something. It's usually pretty personal though. She points at her flair. I'm head cheerleader, but my flair has nothing to do with cheering. Well, unless I bring balloons, which sometimes I do. Cheerleader. I need to buy some more balloons. Just go to town then. Gives us another tour. She stares off into space. No, this is in the handbook. I've read it 6 times. Well, I get the feeling she's understating that number. Probably like 25. Well, duh, it wouldn't be. Yeah, you said it wasn't official. Bingo part 2, electric bingo. Okay, what? But it's part of the uniform. No, it's not so. It's entirely off the record. Real hush hush. The school just doesn't do anything about it. It's been a tradition for a long time. Hush hush, is she for real? Didn't Twilight just say that Celestia told her about it? I've heard the tradition's older than the school actually. What? How is that even? What do the teachers do about it? But you just said that Celestia... Oh, no one really minds. One time I even saw Miss Celestia compliment students on theirs. Right. I give up. So I'll be getting one too? Of course, everyone gets one. Yeah, it'll be a bookworm. Twilight looks like she smells something gross. What? No, I don't want you, worm. She says something like there's an actual worm on her shirt. Oh, wouldn't worry, as long as you get to know someone, you're bound to get something super awesome. Wait, so what happens if you don't end up getting to know someone who already has their flair? Well, it doesn't happen often. But does it happen? Well, there were 3 blanks last year. Blank. I wonder who they would be. I'm definitely going to get mine. She looks determined. I think she's getting too worked up over this. I wonder though. I hope there's no... Do blanks get treated the same like something that might cause teasing? Pinkie looks a bit more subdued when we talk about it. I swear she's deflated a little bit. Balloon indeed. Actually, they're more harder than themselves than anyone else is. There's always a few students who enjoy poking for, but it's not any worse than anyone else they could tease someone for. There's also no rule that's saying that a blank can't just assign themselves a flair if they really wanted to. Really? So I could decide mine right now? Yeah, but what's special about that? What do you mean? Let perch her back up. She's all bubbly again. The flair is just a part of it. Finding out who gives you the flair is half the fun. She stretches the balloon on her uniform abdominally. So who gave you your flair? Pinkie smiles. It isn't her goofy smile, it's like she's remembers of a bittersweet. It's strange, like she's a different person all of a sudden. That's no good either, you can't just ask someone that. Flair sort of intimate, showing how much you care about someone. I see, so flair can be a very personal thing. Hence why she didn't outright say who it was that gave her a flair, I'd guess. Yeah, exactly. So the blanks end up choosing their own flair? No, the 3 from last year have been agonising over finding their own special talent. They want to earn theirs from their classmates. That's admirable. And really focused too. There's that goofy smile again. Pinkie releases an I can't read today. Point to the track. The students are running now. They obviously finished warming up while we were talking. Ooh, she seems to be doing well. Dash. Who is? Pinkie clears the throat. As you can see, this is Starswirl Academy wind track field area. Only the best of the best from other schools compete in this track, and our students who use it always put up the best performance. So she's just going to ignore Twilight's question then, huh? A lot of things at Starswirl are some of the best around, but the track team is one of the more well-known ones. Starswirl comes in first place almost every year. Almost every year? Thank you. Yeah, almost. Usually we were in first, but last year we got second place. Still, that's nothing to sneeze at. Starswirl reputation just seems to keep growing and growing. That's quite the reputation. Is that why the students always seem to be working so hard? You could say that. I think they just know how much it means to the school to try and be the best at what they do. You should watch closely. You can see the determination in everyone's faces. They really want to keep winning streak going, even though they came second place. Looking at the students right now, I can tell Pinkie's telling the truth. All of them look determined to make it to the end or do better than they currently are. It's an interesting sight to behold, especially considering even if I had my own goals, they would have been nearly that lofty. Oh, watch this. I think she's going to try and beat her record. That right again? Yep. Pinkie points us in the direction of specific students. It's easy to figure out who she's talking to. The girl with the rainbow hair stands out in the crowd. A nearby catch raises their starting pistol and bang. The girl flies from the starting position. I must admit, I don't think I've ever seen anyone move that fast in a person before. Only a moment later she crosses the finish line and the coach marks the time. Wow, she really moved fast. Racing is her life, but honestly I don't think she thinks about anything other than racing. She has a kind of a one-track mind at times. Track, ha. It's a joke. Sounds like the two of them have a lot in common. Oh, look at that, she has her own. Dash. Yep, go on over. Pinkie suddenly yells out, waving arms frantically. The girl with the rainbow hair notices and jogs over. Oh, hey, Pinks. Class is over for you already. I was so busy training I didn't even notice. Your classes are done for today, but I did find these new students outside the main building, so I was giving them a Starswirl. The old Pinkie ran toward the looks. Why do they keep calling it different things? So it has been a while. Yeah, I think they transferred in just now too. Tom, Twilight, this is Rainbow Dash. Nice to meet you, Rainbow. Hey there. So you two are what, 3rd years? 4th. Well, you two are nuts. But she certainly doesn't live up to her name. I don't think it was possible to lack that much subtlety about yourself, but something about her demeanour just screams that she isn't a very subtle person to begin with. Well, hey, what brings you to go to Starswirl then? Well, the academy's mostly. Starswirl was pretty much my dream school, though I couldn't afford to come here sooner. I'm just happy I can make it for the senior year. I came here for the academics as well. I'm hoping to learn a lot. I don't think that's entirely a lie, that I'm not really interested in learning too much. Well, that's cool. If you guys think about joining the track team, though I'd do it now rather than later. Competition is looking pretty tough this year, and we're going to need to do some extra training if we're going to keep up. Well, thank you. We'll be alright. Racing isn't exactly my thing. I probably read more about racing than I've experienced. Yeah, I don't know if running is what I'd be interested in. Well, suit yourselves. Not like it matter too much anyway. I'm planning to go for the very top. I won't stop for anything less. Well, I wish you luck in your goal then. Thanks, I'm going to head back to training. See you around, Pinkie. A quick turn of her heel, she's jogging back to the track field. Seems someone really is focused on training. She was nice. Oh yeah, Dashy and me are the bestest friends. We hang out all the time. If you ever get a chance to, you should get to know her some more. You need to get to know all of you. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, this talk's certainly been interesting, but I can't help the feel like we're forgetting something. Hey, Pinkie? What is it, Twilight? As much as it's been... Are we close to the Headmaster's office yet? I don't want us to be running late. Pinkie just stands there for a moment, blinking almost absent-mindedly at Twilight. Pinkie? Time to censors. Okay. Oh, silly me. What? Hang on. Be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Just had to go do something. We went the opposite way, the Headmaster's office. Why am I not surprised? Pinkie, that's not funny. Sorry about that, I was having so much fun showing you guys around I totally forgot why we were doing this in the first place. Of course. We're gonna be late. Leg it! Oh, don't worry, I promise I'll take you straight there this time. You'll get to your meeting right on time. With that, Pinkie begins bounding back towards the main building, leaving a frustrated Twilight in her way. I'm tempted to let out one of my usual quips, but I know that look on Twilight's face. One more wrong word and I won't be feeling my arm for a week. Yeah. Rather than instigate her wrath, I'd quickly follow after Pinkie. And I suppose that covers the basic stuff. This way leads to Celestia's office. Oh, guys really should see the cafeteria. He's got tons of great menus and foods you should really check out for late. Pinkie. She's still holding composure for the most part, but I could tell that Twilight's on edge. Thank you for the tour, but we need to go see the Headmaster. Her voice sounds as strange as she looks. Well, of course, silly, you knew here. That means you should get the lay off the land first. If you don't, you'll get lost, or worse, confused. But now that you have a basic idea of where everything is... Yeah, too close. Pinkie suddenly in my face again. Her grin stretching from ear to ear. I swear I could see her eyes sparkling. Right there. So pretty cool, huh? What you think? Well, I think honestly it's still too much to take in. It doesn't help that I was just dragged around campus. That doesn't make me remember everything. In fact, it just confused me more. Also, I'm getting a feeling that the subtleties of personal space goes right over this girl's head. It's cool, rather nicer than my old school. Question mark? What? It wasn't a question, but it came out as one. As invigorating as Pinkie's spirit is, I think I really need some time away from her right now. Being overwhelmed with everything as it is, and she's not really helping me feel comfortable. Twilight's panicked voice doesn't help either. We're going to be so late. My thoughts are broken by Twilight's yell, but in a flash she seizes my wrist and yanks me away before I can even react. So it's her dragging me around. My eyes dart between Pinkie and Twilight, trying to figure out what just happened. Pinkie just smiles and waves as my helpless body, as Twilight drags me away. I don't even have a chance to wave back. You got another arm. What the heck, Twilight? What's the sudden rush? I'm trying to free my wrist, but she's guided to death. For someone who doesn't get much physical exercise, she has such a strong grip. Must be a reading hand. We were supposed to be here 5 minutes ago. She grumbles at me, mumbling something under her breath. I can't get here, I decided to let it slide. 5 minutes, is that all? You need to calm down, Twilight. I'm sure she'll understand. Besides, didn't you say you know her? She stops and tightens her grip on my wrist before letting go and face me. The look on her face tells me I'm about to be scolded. Never face to face, and all the more reason to be on time. The Headmaster values discipline and structure. Not to mention she's put a lot of faith in me, letting me into this academy. I won't disappoint her on the first day. Oh, come on, Twilight. She believes you so much. She's not going to hold 5 minutes against you. Twilight takes a short minute to catch her breath and raises her hand to knock the door. Before stopping, her hand goes up and starts straightening her hair before patting down her clothes. I want to comment that she's only delaying us further, but sometimes something's telling me I should keep my mouth shut. She keeps fidgeting with every little detail on the uniform, making sure it's straight or proper. It's actually starting to get on my nerves. Before I have a chance to cheer her out for it, a voice just through the door ahead of us. Do come in, Twilight. Twilight does the exact opposite, freezing in place with like a deer in headlights. My own attentions to the door, surprised to be found so easily, but also having to hold back a chuckle at the Headmaster's remark. Poor Twilight, she can't seem to catch a break today. I prefer not to repeat myself. Very nice. And here's Celestia. What the sparkles. Twilight can't get through the door fast enough. Barreling inside, she's already stammering and fighting her inability to rattle off 100 excuses simultaneously. I don't understand most of what's coming out of her mouth, nor do I think I should really try. She's abruptly silenced by the Headmaster's raising hand. Please take a seat, both of you. As I look around, I can't help but notice how huge Celestia's office is. The waves curving inward like the top half of an eggshell are lined with books that seem to have come from all over the world compared to the whole way outside. It's like walking into an auditorium built for one person. I quickly follow Twilight into the Headmaster's desk, sitting in one of the two ornately decorated chairs in front of it. It's surprisingly comfortable. I'm so sorry we're late, Headmaster. We just caught up with. I understand, Twilight, as I told you before. Celestia is fine. How long have we been talking? Yes, Headmaster. I'm pretty sure I can hear Celestia sighing, or maybe it just seems that's away from how her shoulders gently sag. She then turns to look at me. And you are Tom, correct? Something tells me I should probably be quaking my boots like Twilight. After all, Starswirl is the most prestigious school around, and Celestia is at the top. However, I look into Celestia's eyes, I can't help but feel comforted. Pretty relaxed look, though, compared to Twilight's over here. She seems to give off a kind of soothing vibe rather than a harsh one. She carries herself like a principal, less like a principal, more like a mother. Is that how she looks at me right now? Yes, I transferred in with Twilight, of course. With a silent grace, she rises from her chair and walks to the front of the desk. She places her hand on it for support before leaning up against it. I'm familiar with Twilight's reasons for transferring, but I'm afraid I've not heard anything from you beyond the dry text of this application letter. I did not mean to insult your writing. It was a fine letter. I just preferred to hear things in your own words. The souvenir she came after definitely sent a shiver down my spine. This is a really long demo. Out of all the things she could have asked, she starts with one question I don't have an answer to. Chances are she's probably testing my qualifications to even be here. As I don't know, even have half the qualification Twilight has. It's as if I can already see my chances of here slipping away. Oh well, I suppose it was nice while it lasted. I pull up my collar lightly, which is to have suddenly become tight. To tell the truth, Headmaster, I'm not 100% sure. I know it sounded more certain in the letter, but I was kind of hoping I'd figured that out while I was here. It's not that I don't have ambition, it's more like I don't know where to aim it. Well, it seemed like a good answer to me, though. I could easily be mistaken. Putting down my thoughts into words, it feels like I'm crashing into a rut. I'm stuck in a boat rushing down a turbulent river without a life jacket. You're certainly not alone in that, Tom. Starswirl Academy has helped many young men and women like yourself find their calling. I'm sure I could start you down the path, though I cannot walk it for you. Old teacher saying. I, as in Celestia personally, or is that how she refers to Starswirl Academy? Maybe she meant to assure me, but I'm filled with more questions than answers. Headmaster picks up some papers and looks through them quickly before returning to Twilight. Now, my faithful student, I see you've signed up for helping a course in every subject matter. Bit much. Maths, physics, English, foreign language, botany, technology, and even philosophy. This is far too much even for you, and quite honestly, don't worry about missing out. There are lighter courses that will continue your education in subjects you do not choose, but attempting to specialise in everything is impractical and defeats the purpose of specialisation. That's not even taking into consideration the fact that you two are seniors. This is simply not enough time, Twilight. I recommend 2 or 3 specialties at most. But what if Celestia raises an eyebrow directly at Twilight in a sort of do we really need to have this discussion again manner? Almost immediately Twilight falls silent. I wish I knew how to get Twilight to calm down like that. Alright, 3 subjects. Think hard about the subjects you want to specialise in. Once you've decided, changing will be difficult, so be sure to pick the classes you know you want to take. Yes, Headmaster. Celestia gently nods her head before turning to me again. She looks through the papers before addressing me. Thomas Daniel Stone. So that's the full name. Nothing like being called by your full name to feel like you've done something wrong. According to what you've told me, you're not entirely sure what you want to do with your ambition, so I'm going to assume you've had no personal attachment to the class choices on your application, correct? I shrink a little in my chair before being caught red-handed. I really only picked up classes that seemed to further my education in general direction, not anywhere specific. I might have to pick classes that Twilight was going to be in as well. That's alright, I'm sure you have a better idea of what you want after seeing some class demos. I'm not so sure about that. Here starts where I personally like to think there are 3 types of classes: technical studies, applied studies, and theoretical studies. Technical studies will give you classes focused on gaining knowledge and the hard facts about science and life. These subjects will include classes like technology and physics, excellent for if you think you might be going into engineering or scientific research. Applied studies will give you more talents you'll need for a real world perspective. These subjects will include classes like English and foreign language. They will help prepare for your studies as a business major or foreign diplomacy. And theoretical studies will give you classes focusing more on seeking answers to life subjects such as philosophy or creative arts will be your focus. They'll help you think outside the box beyond yourself and others, and help prepare you to help the world through means beyond math and labour. Of course, some classes fit into all the subjects, and others are mandatory, but it's up to you to decide what kind of field you want to enter. So I want you to think about all that for now, alright? Pick which classes you think will fit you best. Alright, that sounds fair. I hate to be put on the spot. Celestia turns back to look at Twilight. As for you, Twilight, I know it's hard for you to narrow down what you want to do from all the possibilities presented to you, so I want you to head to your dorm and think very carefully about the 3 subjects you are going to focus on. Once you have them, bring them to me tomorrow and ensure you're in the correct classes, alright? Yes, Headmaster. Good, I feel like we've covered all that we need to for now. She turns to her desk, reaches over, grabbing 2 envelopes off her desk, turns back to us, hands each of us one. I can see my name written on the front as I noticed to take it from Celestia's hand. Inside of those are your introduction letters, maps of the school layout,
where your respective dormitories are and the key to your rooms. I want you two to head there and rest up for now. Get off to eat from the mess hall. We'll meet here again at 4 PM. I assume that'll be late enough to ensure you two are here on time. Yes, Headmaster. Good, I'll see you then. Twilight, you are dismissed. I'd like to share a word with Tom for a moment. I know, I screwed something up, didn't I? Shit, I'm starting to sound like Twilight. She's rubbing off on you, Tom. Twilight gets up and gives a quick bow before turning her head into the door. Door closes with a click and a certain finality. I'm hoping I'm not about to find out why Twilight fears Celestia so much. And Tom, I know this is a lot to take in. I imagine you're not used to having a more personal relationship with the Headmaster, correct? I know, swallowing audibly. Somehow I keep eye contact. I don't want you to feel pressured here. The focus of Starswirl Academy is and always will be on learning. For almost every student, that means picking classes that interest them and investing time and effort into the tasks given. I'm sure Twilight will attempt to get 4 or 5 specialties by me, despite my recommendations, because that's what works for her. However, this is not an absolute truth. You might find extracurricular things you're more interested in than classes, and I urge you to pursue them. She leans forward, laying hand on my shoulder. I can feel the tension leaving me at the touch, and her warm smile. Okay. The only thing I can ask you is to do with convictions and seriously. Do not give less than you know you can. Yeah, I think I could do that. My voice still shakes, though much less than I thought it would. I feel like in the daunting climb to find a purpose, I've finally gotten a good hold on something. Wonderful, you can eat now, but remember, I'll always be here for anything you need. I won't judge you if you have anything to confess or rebuke, I don't know, you if you have any problems you cannot overcome on your own. So help. I get up, giving the Headmaster a quick wave goodbye before I thought Twilight was gone. The second I step outside, I feel I should have given her a bow too, seems more proper. Returning to the waiting room definitely reminds me of just how big Celestia's office is too. So what'd she say? Twilight looking at me harder than ever, close to her chest, unsure of whether to be excited or concerned. She just had some technical things to go over, boring stuff that you've already heard. Let's go. Service head down the hallway, Twilight opening her envelope to see where she's situated now. I can't open mine, my mind is still running a mile a minute. Maybe coming here was the right choice. Well, I blinked a few times, staring blankly at Twilight. Where are you living? My mind's still catching up, I don't really know what to say. How should I know where my room is? Twilight says, in my confusion, points down at my hand. The information packet, open it. She sounds more excited than I did to see what's inside. Snapping back into the wild, I fumble with the packet a moment before opening it. Inside is a paper folded with several papers, many stapled together with information ranging from school layout to extracurricular activities. After a short search, I find the information I'm looking for. Mail 201. Second floor, not bad. I don't know, I can't like higher floors. You get to see more when you look out the window. Yeah, but you also have to run down a ton of stairs every time you leave. That's what elevators are for. She grunts at my response. Stop being difficult, even with elevators it's still more troublesome. I read through the dormitory instruction, making notes of all the amenities, community area with tables and chairs, microwave. I really need to know about the microwave. Curfew, bed and furniture provided. Sounds cosy. The packet also mentions the track and pool for leisurely use, though I don't know how much I'll be using those. Doesn't sound too bad. I look up at Twilight. Do you think they took our stuff up to our rooms already, or is it still sitting back in the lobby? Twilight puts her hand on her hips and pokes my forehead with the other, frowning. Do you ever listen? They said everything will be taken to our rooms. I swear, if you didn't have me, you'd be lost half the time, literally and figuratively. I nudge her elbow, grinning. I guess it's a good thing you stick around then. I feel sorry for your mother having to put up with you for so many years. I hold a hand to my chest, doubling over and groaning. My heart, you cruel, cruel person. Twice that's my head. You're making a fool of yourself. Would it kill you to be mature for once? It's called joking. Whatever, Mom. I'm serious. How about my next group? Not sure what's gotten into her. Maybe the long day, maybe she's not in the mood for my antics, or maybe she's really worried about being embarrassed. Either way, her face holds only panic where she stares at me. Hey Twilight, relax. I'm just trying to blow off some nervousness. It's my first day here and I don't want to be the girl who hangs out with the weirdo. I got plenty of that while we was in grade school. Besides, Headmaster Celestia. I wave off her next statement. She's really obsessed with Celestia. Okay, I'll turn it down. You really shouldn't worry about it. Just be Twilight and I'm sure you'll make friends. That's why I'm one. Twilight straightens herself out, hugging an information packet close to her chest as always, and letting out a long breath. Nodding to me, she just allows herself a small smile. Just reached the hour mark. You're right, I gotta calm down. The headmaster wouldn't want a student running around in a panic. Classes haven't even started yet. Freak out would be silly. Atta girl. Twilight looks to the bird in front of us, uncertainly returning to her face. Well, this is the girls' dorm. I guess I'll see you tomorrow then. Yeah, tomorrow. It feels wrong leaving her like this, but part of me wants to stay with her, make sure she settles in alright. But she's a strong girl. She hasn't needed me for many years, and I doubt she'll need me now. Besides, I'll be... Wait, I don't know where I'll be. Could you point out the boys' dorm? I half expected a sarcastic groan and roll of the eyes, but Twilight pointed to a building only a short ways off, without any sort of expression. Thanks, don't have too much fun without me. I did what I could to alleviate her anxiety, but in truth, I think I was more nervous than her. This place was her dream. A respected establishment run by an excellent headmaster who also happened to be a friend. She'd be neck deep in classes and textbooks before she knew it, and enjoying every moment. Me? Well, one of the guys, pocket full of doubt and a packet full of promises. You too. And she's gone. Puffing out my chest in an effort to form myself into confidence, I start walking to the boys' dormitory. The walking is short, thankfully, giving me a little time to think. I never spend too much time alone with myself. I'll start second guessing everything. Looks pretty nice. The dormitory's lobby is fairly large. I can see a pool table, table tennis, foosball, and the lounge area with impressive TV. Cozy in a world, there's half asleep student at reception desk. Probably stuck with mine, I'm sure, to pass the time. I don't envy him. I decided to forego asking for directions. Dorms are pretty simple buildings in my experience, like hotels. Tier 1 should be up one level and I can just walk till I find it. And there it is. On the second floor, I spot a bulletin board with campus activities, as well as floor plans, with exit routes for fires. Seems that the RAs have their own flyer as well. A basic welcome and introduction. I don't bother to read it. My room is right at the end. You'd think it'd be near the beginning, 201. Right next to the community bathroom and shower. That will make waking up in the morning more convenient. I take a quick peek inside, noticing the sink and shower locations. They look private enough. I've never been through with the idea of community bathrooms, but these don't look so bad. The towel looks clean and relatively new, and the sinks aren't messy either. Now back in the hallway, I dig out my room key, out of the information packet, look at it like it's supposed to jump out and do something on its own. This is it, eh? The place I'll be living for the next 10 months. No point in standing around thinking about it. I unlock the door and step inside. Pretty nice. My first impression that it's small. Still looks nice though. It's just enough for a room, for a closet, desk, dresser, and a bed. That's it. The bags are on the bed waiting to be unpacked. It's right there. Not there. A wide window encompasses almost the entire wall opposite the door, letting in the last sunbeams for a dying day. Walking over to the bed, I push my belongings aside to allow myself a place to sit, sighing as I finally get to take a load off of my weary legs. Granted, I got to sit in Celestia's office, but that wasn't exactly relaxing. This is it, my life for the rest of the school year. This room, this campus, Twilight, and whatever friends I make along the way, assuming I make any at all. I only really felt comfortable because I had Twilight alongside me this whole time. Sure, Celestia seemed nice enough, but how often would she actually be part of my teaching? She probably spends all the time in that office. Sighing, I unzip my suitcase, reach in to pull out the first piece of clothing, and these aren't mine. Digging through the bag reveals some of the underwear probably wouldn't fit me. Realization draws upon me that I have Twilight's luggage. Derpy! Oh, great. I quickly pack the pants away and zip up the luggage. I pull out my phone, quickly send her a text letting her know that we can switch back in the morning. Right now I need to be unconscious. Move Twilight's luggage off my bed and flop down, letting the stress and the pain flow away in the sheets. I let out another deep sigh as I close my eyes. I wonder if leaving home means we've grown up. Nah, not yet. Hey! So that was 1 hour 5 minutes. Oh, that was really good for a demo. Starswirl Academy, a visual novel. I really enjoyed that. Can't wait for the full thing, so hope you guys have enjoyed, especially how long it is. If anyone made it to the end, congrats. Hope you liked it. So thanks for watching, and see you in the full version maybe.